Hi, I'm Eva Storey and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to share a little bit about my career as a nurse and why I'm passionate about coaching nurses. So I'm really lucky that I've had a career that spans 40 years in nursing. I started at 18 and I've worked in 3 different places. So most of my career was in the UK. Then I had the opportunity to go and work in Qatar, where I worked for 3 years in a senior role. And then I came to Perth in Western Australia, also in a senior nursing executive role. So I bring a lot of knowledge, skills and experience to the work that I do now, coaching nurses. And I'm passionate about 2 things. So passionate about nursing, but I'm also passionate about making coaching accessible to nurses globally. Why do I do this? Because I know from first-hand experience that when you move into your first leadership role, no one gives you the how-to of difficult things. And it's like you've been a great clinician, suddenly you're promoted and everybody expects you to know what you're doing. And the reality of that is very different. So you probably will feel a little bit like an imposter. You realise that everybody comes to you asking you for advice or asking you for things that you can't necessarily understand. Things like having a difficult conversation are challenging because no one ever really teaches you how to do that. So a large part of what I do is helping new nurse managers and senior leaders who might have been in the role for a while to deal with some of those challenges and to teach some of the skills that I learnt the hard way about how to deal with these challenging and difficult situations. What that does long term is helps you to grow your confidence and become the leader that you want to be. Because I'm sure that you will have come across many nurse leaders who you think to yourself, one day I would like to be a leader like that person. And equally you will have also come across leaders who perhaps it's a memo to self not to be like that. So who you are as a leader and finding your own style of leadership is hugely important to you personally, to the teams that you lead, and your confidence and growth as a leader. So I have this channel, I'm on social media, and I share a lot of what I've learned with you because I really truly believe that that's important. There is a gap there for new nurse managers and we're not great at supporting nurse managers like yourself in the role. Coaching is one of those things that you might have experienced as a senior healthcare leader, but if you're a nurse manager or even a clinician, you might never have experienced coaching. And coaching, I described that recently to a colleague of mine and said it's like having a best friend in your pocket. It's like someone who you can go to, who you absolutely know will hear you and listen to you in a safe space that's non-judgmental and will guide you and help you to set goals around what it is that you want to achieve. And it's really important to understand that coaching is very different from therapy. Coaching is not performance management. Coaching is whatever you want to bring to the session, whatever your goals are. Sometimes people come and work with me and they tell me goals that they may never have expressed to anybody else. So coaching is one of a number of tools that's really important to have in your toolbox as a nurse, because that can make the difference between you feeling stressed and overwhelmed or confident and in control and learning to be the best leader that you could be. So I hope that you like the content that I share. Please like and subscribe, because the more subscribers I have, the bigger the reach, and that's really important to me.